A lot of people have been asking us how we make our own laundry soap, and I'm going to show a video how to make it, and it works really good and you save a whole lot of money. You need 3 ingredients, well, a couple more. You need a 5-gallon bucket, which we got this at Kmart for I think $4. You need 20 Mule Team Borax, which we got at Walmart for less than $4. You need Arm & Hammer washing soda, not baking soda, washing soda, and that was less than $4. Now I'm using Ivory soap here. Normally I would use the Fells Naphtha soap, which I'll insert a picture and a link down below to all these items. Normally I would use the Fells Naphtha soap, use 1/3 of a bar. That's a lot stronger than this, but if you're going to use Ivory soap, you're going to use the whole thing. So, and for the borax and the washing soda, use a 1/2 cup of each, which is what this is here. So that's 1 cup of powder, 1/2 cup of each of those. And we've got 6 cups of water that's going to be coming up here to not quite to a boil, but close. And what we're going to do is we're going to grate up our soap, and the easiest way is to just use a food processor. Grate up the soap, and we're going to dissolve that into the hot water. And I'm going to do that right now, and then I'll be right back and show you what the next step is. Okay, we're going to grate our soap, which is right in here. And you won't be able to hear me, but we'll get this grated up so we can put it into our water here. Okay, we got a little bit of chunks in there, but that'll break up. Oops. Alright, we'll put the soap in the hot water. And I would suggest using a metal spoon, not a wooden spoon. You don't really want the soap to kind of soak into the wood of a wooden spoon. Then you're trying to make your beef stew and it tastes like soap. So, and you're going to keep stirring that into that hot water until all those little bits and pieces are all dissolved. And that might take a few minutes, so I'm going to do that and I'll be right back with the next step. Oh, alright, we have our soap is completely dissolved in hot water, and now we're going to pour in our borax and washing soda. You don't just want to dump it in all at once because it's going to make a big lumpy mess. You just want to kind of pour it and stir it, and keep stirring and stuff, and it's going to dissolve all in there. And you'll notice that it's going to start to thicken. You just want to keep stirring until it's all dissolved. As you can see, it's starting to kind of thicken up. Just keep stirring. Alright, this may take a few minutes, so I'll be right back with the next step. Okay, the next step, well, first of all, we have all our borax and washing soda dissolved into our ivory soap water. That's very hot, don't get it on you, it burns like fire. And the next step is we're going to take 4 cups of hot tap water and put in our bucket. And now we're going to add all of our soap mixture into the bucket with the hot water. Okay. And we're going to stir it all around, make sure everything's mixed. Now, the next step is we're going to stir in 2 gallons plus, 1 gallon plus 6 cups of hot water. I'll get that going and be right back. Okay, that's the last of the water. Make sure everything's all stirred up good. Everything's all mixed up. And that just about halfway fills up a 5-gallon bucket. So you're looking at right at 2.5 gallons of laundry soap that you made yourself with some water, some ivory soap, borax, and washing soda. This entire 2.5 gallon bucket costs a total of 81 cents. If you went to the store and bought 2.5 gallons of Tide laundry detergent, it costs you $38. So I'd say that's worth the time and effort of making your own soap. Now, the last step, we've got it all mixed up. The last step is you need to let it sit for 24 hours. Now, when 24 hours is up, I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, it's been 24 hours to let the soap set up. And you can see it's kind of a gloppy semi-gel, and that's really the way it turns out. It's a little different each time, but that's pretty much the way it comes out. And you use about a half a cup, or to, you know, between a half and 1 cup, just depending on maybe how dirty the laundry is that you're trying to do. But like I said before, this whole 2.5 gallons roughly costs 81 cents to make. And if you were to go and buy the same amount of Tide, it costs you over $38. So it's definitely worth the time and the trouble to make it. I mean, you saw in the video how to do it, so it's not really that big a deal. But it works really good, and you save a heck of a lot of money. Alright, thanks for watching.